A woman who caned, scalded, and murdered her 3-year-old son has been jailed for at least 25 years. Christina Robinson subjected Dwelaniyah to extreme cruelty in the weeks before his death in November 2022. The 30-year-old had denied killing or injuring her son, who had suffered extensive and excruciating burns to his bottom half, but admitted caning him in accordance with her religious beliefs. Christina Robinson of Ushaw Moor, near Durham, was jailed for life with a minimum term after jurors found her guilty of murder and child cruelty.
Deciding by how much I should increase the sentence for murder to reflect the other offending, I bear in mind that had these sentences stood apart from the murder, you would have been eligible for parole in respect of them at the halfway point. In my judgment, the appropriate increase to reflect the other offending is 6 years, taking the total to 28 years. I must then make allowance for your mitigation and for totality. The mitigation available to you is that you intended really serious harm to Dwelaniyah, but not his death, and that you had no previous convictions before these incidents. I then stand back and consider what sentence is just and proportionate as a whole, reflecting all your offending behaviour, the overall harm, your overall culpability, and all the aggravating and mitigating factors relating both to you personally and to the offences. On that basis, I deduct a total of 3 years to reflect the 2 mitigating factors to which I have referred and totality. Miss Robinson, stand up. For the offence of murder, you will go to prison for life. The minimum term you will serve before you become eligible to apply for parole will be 25 years. You can go down.
The trial heard Dwelaniyah, who had more than 60 injuries at the time of his death, was regularly and violently punished by his mother, including being forced into a bath of scalding hot water 18 days before he died. Christina Robinson, who is originally from Tamworth, Staffordshire, told jurors she was following the teachings of her religion, the Black Hebrew Israelites, which preached punishing children. Prosecutor Richard Wright KC said her actions had been sadistic with extreme cruelty, and Dwelaniyah was subjected to ritual and persistent beatings. He said the boy was repeatedly struck with a cane even while he was seriously injured with the burns. These were administered as punishment for behaviour that was rather objectively trivial, but Robinson considered worthy of severe punishment, Mr. Wright said. Dwelaniyah died after collapsing at their home on Bracken Court on the 5th of November, with pathologists concluding he suffered fatal brain injuries caused by forceful shaking. Robinson, who sacked her legal team towards the end of her trial, spoke for herself at the sentencing after a second barrister withdrew from representing her shortly before the hearing. She called the charges against her false and claimed she was innocent. Robinson said, "I did not kill my child in any way. However, the prosecution chooses to say it, whichever way anyone wants to imagine it. The fact is, I did not kill my child. I stand by that, and will forever stand by that. I pray for the day justice will be served." Judge Mr. Justice Garnham said he did not think Robinson's actions could be classed as sadism, as it was not proven she got any pleasure, in particularly sexual, from her actions. The judge said Robinson plunged her son into a bath she knew was too hot because she was angry, after he soiled himself, causing appalling and dreadful burns. Then, despite him having burns covering 20% of his body, she did not seek medical treatment for him because she was worried about what would happen to her, and her attempt to treat him with ointments and bandages bought online was wholly inadequate. The judge said she was callous and later caned Dwelaniyah as she mistakenly interpreted her religious teachings to believe it was appropriate to punish her son by hitting him with a bamboo cane. What must have gone through the mind of this little boy being beaten with a cane by his mother despite these terrible burns does not bear thinking about, the Mr. Justice Garnham said. As well as causing physical pain to her son, Robinson's mistreatment also involved leaving him alone, unsupervised, for lengthy periods while she went shopping or to medical appointments, the judge said. He said against the background of such abuse, she murdered her son by shaking him forcefully and repeatedly, although the judge added he could not be sure she meant to kill him, as opposed to just cause really serious harm. Please like this video, please comment, and don't forget to subscribe to my crime channel. Thank you.